Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to Galactic Civilizations for Supernova, where we are starting up a brand new game, and we're going to be challenging the AI on its hardest difficulty. That's right, Godlike. It's going to be tough. We are going to try today with the Manti cluster, the murder shrimp. They seem pretty strong. Let's see what we got here. They're paranoid. Their ships receive 25% HP and attack when they are within their borders. So a very defensive ability, which is going to be good because the AI has some pretty incredible bonuses. We're warriors, so we ignore 10% of all damage done to our ships. All weapons do 10% more damage, which is very nice. Plus 5 intimidation as well. We start off with a colony ship and a probe ship. We've got a flagship as per usual. Traditionalism is our cultural focus, and we are aquatic, which gives us exotic world colonization tech and oceanic world mastery tech. We love aquatic worlds. We receive a large approval bonus when we are on them and a slight penalty when we aren't. Okay, we are also courageous. So we get an extra planetary defense modifier, 20%. Productive for an extra 10% manufacturing, and persuasive for plus 30 to persuasion. We're going to leave this all as default, play as intended. For our difficulty, Godlike. Everything else is going to be pretty normal. Civilization proximity will be far. Hopefully this will give us a chance to actually get some worlds. We're going to do a medium galaxy size, and number of sectors will be singular. For our advanced settings, the usual stuff. I like to disable tech brokering, and that's about it. We're going to go with 9 players, all random and all godlike. Let's begin. Manti cluster. The first united technical achievement of the Manti was the creation of a great beacon tower designed to announce their presence to the unknown. A few days after turning it on, an answer was received. A fleet of warships appearing in orbit. Raiders arriving en masse to collect every child on the planet. An entire generation lost, humiliated at their unsophisticated thinking. The surviving Manti and their generations that followed began exploring space on their own. They were motivated by their fear that the raiders would return, eager to someday confront them and find the children that were stolen. Oh. The tragedy of their lost generation results in fewer starting citizens than other species, but it has united them. The unwavering trait makes them less susceptible to culture flips from other species. Very good. Okay, let's see. I see some potential close worlds that might be ours. It's very likely that the AI is going to get all of this, but there's a chance that we could find some extra homeworlds in this direction behind us. So with that in mind, let us first take our probe, just send him off in this direction. In disappointment, we will do a telescope takeover in the hopes that we can locate some appropriate planets early on. I think over here is okay. Look at this, a class 25, amazing. It is terrestrial. And a 35 paradise world over here. That's going to be the first thing we try to get. It's a little bit far, but if we can get our ship over there, that would be wonderful. Just wonderful. Okay, first research. We have access to artificial gravity and planetary adaptation or colonial policies to give us enacted policy slots. I'm kind of thinking artificial gravity. It's a weird opener. It is. It feels a bit weird, but that +1 move can help us get to that planet much faster. And getting some good planets up and going early, it's going to be key. Absolutely key here. Our colony ship has a movement of 5, so we're looking at a lot of turns. If we can get that up to 6, possibly 7 if we get our leader in there in time, it'll shorten this journey by quite a lot. And we're investing very heavily in this planet. I mean, there might even be closer planets, but a class 35, and you know, this is just too good to pass up. We got to go for it. We'll go for it. It's outside of our fleet range. We'll fix that. I hope we can fix that. We're going to try to fix that. And let's send him off. Send him off in that direction. Our flagship we could use for scouting, but we're going to go ahead and start surveying, as there might be some events early on that can really influence the course of this game. We will be spouting out a couple more colony ships. An early probe could be very nice as well, but we have some planets in our system here that can be colonized. This 4 world is class 5. These will all help our home world. Should probably have a look at our planet. What's the first thing we're going to build? It is a capital city. Now, what are we going to be doing here? Echoing Hearthstone, upgrade this artifact to unlock charges that will boost influence on a selected world. Could be useful. We've got some Illyrium. Approval, research, manufacturing. This is a weird little cluster over here. Lots of approvals, some alright research. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be real hard with this layout that we got here. Infinite Garden. Food improvement. Legendary garden that is not only beautiful and fertile, it will attract 3 farmers. Cannot be built on our homeworld. Interesting. I've not seen that before. That's the new one. Okay. Wonder if that's just because the Bartok are in the game. Let's see. When we get a +3 here to our population cap, but we'll have really bad adjacency bonuses. Oof. This is kind of a rough start. All right. I'm going to go for that right there. And what we will probably end up doing is, yeah, going for some sort of influence growth on our main planet. We can probably start expanding out in this direction. I wouldn't mind the early research. A nice +3, and we can surround this with some pretty good stuff. Let's do that. Let's just slap it down right there. Not the most incredible planet we've ever seen. Let's hope that we get better stuff later on. Continue exploring the star system. I don't see anything else too valuable here. Let's move on. Let's think about our ministers. You're a good minister of exploration. That'll give us the ship range, hopefully, that we need, and +1 moves. We are going to recruit a tech guy. You seem like a pretty solid tech dude. Get you in there for the extra random tech slot, and 8% to research, and a minister of colonization. I think you will do quite nicely. Got a deceased friend, Tibetan monastery, gilded upbringing. Just go ahead and spend all that cash. 9% approval. Our approval should be really, really good. A biographer is interviewing you so that he can write a book about your rise to power. He asks what motivated you to lead the drive from your home world and into the unknown reaches of space. It's gonna be progressivism or pacifism. Well, I don't think we're gonna go totalitarianism at all, and probably we won't be doing too much progressivism. Let's go for pacifism. That leads on to good diplomatic options. Okay, we're also going to spend a little bit more cash here for an orbital improvement. A recruiting station for 100 gold for the extra growth early on, as we do have quite a large pop limit. Might not be too bad. I think we do. I think we spend the 100 gold on that. We're also going to be producing a few colony ships, so being able to replenish those pops faster is going to be helpful. An event. A new generation has been born on whatever, the first that are likely to live and die on distant worlds. How should we best prepare them? Well, gain an entertainer. Let's gain a scientist. Gain a scientist citizen. We have a few scientists. Actually, don't do too bad on science. So how long is this going to take us to get to the world that we want? And we can indeed get there. That is good. It's going to take 8 turns. Hopefully the AI does not snipe it. I'm going to spend the control on emergency speed. We're going to target this colony ship. We don't care if it loses HP. Care that it gets where it needs to go faster. All right, we got the artificial gravity, even more speed. That is good. We will pick up colonial policies so we can start our policies. I didn't see a bonus from that movement speed. Emergency speed +1, 3. Minister and artificial gravity. I guess it does count. Get there. Okay, we have got a little mineral world over here. Not much else. Some thulium. It's okay. We'll continue to send our probe for more potential worlds. There's our colonial policies. Planetary generators, very good. The enacted policies, all good stuff. Let's go for armed shuttles. We will want a military. And for our first policy, it's going to be Heart of the Empire. Influence, growth, and income. Our approval is nice and high at 96%. We can even bump that up to high taxes without too much change. Make a little bit of extra cash early on. At the cost of science, though, that... I mean, it's 1 science. I think we wait until we get maybe a little bit more approval bonuses, and then we can bump that up to high. We need every edge we can get against the AI, which we haven't even spotted yet. Alrighty, armed shuttles and a new colony ship. Let's go ahead and send... I think everybody's just like super happy here. Even our scientists. This guy's like, this peace weakens us, so you know what? Get out there. Our first anomaly has been surveyed. Good stuff. Arm shuttles. Amazing. I think we want to get Xeno-industrialization next. Universal translator. Asteroid mining. Let's get Xeno-industrialization. Although, research districts. Let's get research districts. I changed my mind. We'll get research districts. I regret that decision. I regret that decision. Give me industrialization early. We've got some fighters. For now, we'll park one up here. We'll send the other one to be on this planet eventually. I still think we need another colony ship. Let's get another one of those out. We've discovered a wormhole with an immense, unavoidable gravitational pull which draws us into it. On the other side, it takes several minutes for our navigational computers to confirm we've traveled an incredible distance away. That sucks. A ring of valuable material surrounds this area, but the anomaly still present is fluctuating in a way that suggests it might close soon. If we try to gather the wealth here, we might have a long trip home. Gather the wealth. 300 treasury and Helios ore. Go home, no effect. Kinda sucks. The long trip home. I mean, this is our capital, our flagship that's going to be surveying. The thing is, I don't know if it can survey if it's outside of our ship range. This might be a time for science. Let's try it. Let's gather the wealth. And we are now... Oh, we're not that far away. We can actually get some good scouting. Not bad, not bad. What do we have here? Still inside of our ship range. You've got a survey in progress? If you say so. Alright, this is our next colony ship. I think we want to grab this planet immediately as well if we can. Come on, get there. Ah, there's the probe. Alright, incoming message from the Iconians. Huh? Alright, next up. Planetary generator. We want all of this for research. Even though that's a nice +4, we can maybe do manufacturing sort of in this direction. I don't love it. I think maybe building this here could be better to maximize the adjacency bonus that we get from this and build something else here. I mean, a +2 right off the bat. It's not massive. We can build that up. We've discovered a precursor probe orbiting Brachura. We are not sure why it was sent here or how long it has been here, but the technology is advanced. What are your orders? We study it. We get +1 sensor power to all ships. Not bad. Unlock the Stargazer ship. Sell the probe. 2 progressivisms. +1 sensor range isn't bad. And we won't be building the Stargazer for a while. Let's study it. See what we can learn. How's our probe doing over here? Oh, some Prometheon. Not bad. Double Prometheon. Even better. Okay. Now, I don't like that they have a probe here. That means they just got information on these planets. And they can outrace us here. Easy, easy. Okay. For our cultural progression, we unlock the Hall of Tradition, which I think is very useful for us. But our end goal will be Legacy, which gives us the glorious Legacy technology as well as 50 prestige points. I think it's fine. Let's just go down this path, shall we? And see if we can build this Hall of Tradition. A way to communicate needs to be researched, they say. In time. We'll get there next turn. Looks like we are going to secure at least one planet here. There's Xeno-industrialization, Iconian Refuge at doing the most research. There's supply depots. Choose a new tech. Molecular fabrication for an extra 5% in 2 turns is not bad. Defensive studies we can wait on. Universal translator might not be a bad idea here. Let's get molecular fabrication. What are you doing? Alright, abandon that because it doesn't seem to do anything. Let's send you exploring. Come back home and do some stuff. We got the planet. Sure, first colony settled. An archive of the ancient and malevolent Dreadlord civilization has been found. Studying it poses risks, but it could also be a source of valuable resources. Leave the archive untouched for future governor to study or utilize. Extract resources. 10 precursor nanites is quite a lot. I think we are just going to go for whatever bonuses they give us. There's molecular fabrication. Planetology goes to like housing and things like that. I think we can skip it. Having a starport would be nice. Orbital manufacturing being up here. I think we're just going to grab that one. We've identified at least one planet we've colonized large enough to warrant a governor. Yep, we will do that. We need a good governor though. And these guys seem to suck. Can we strip a minister? I think we want mostly like science and social skills. I think we can work with this guy. Oh, his loyalty is real bad. These are all bad. I think we'll hire this guy. Asteroid miner, shadowless relic carries around an enigmatic shadowless artifact. Sure. We will swap you guys around and we'll make you a governor. Done. We now have this world. Beautiful. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. We can do some good stuff here. Dreadlord Archive, the research improvement. I think the best spot for this is right here. This ain't bad either. I still think here's fine. And guess we're doing research on this planet. We'll get a little bit of manufacturing to kick things off. There's some military applications here as well. We'll do a little manufacturing triangle, something up here. It'll be fine. I imagine our approval is going to take a little bit of a hit. Might have to drop down to normal. Governor has been assigned, establishing new core world. Now the colony can be expanded with improvements. Beautiful. The work has only just begun. Excellent. So we've got a fighter. We went to park on this world. You're going to colonize that for us. It's going to be good. We're still hunting around. What? What are you? Oh my god. We're going to stay away from that thing. Some sort of monster battleship just floating around there. Military stands ready. Consider we're already en route to colonize. All good things. All right, we've met the dragons. Cool, let's send off one of our citizens. We will start building up. I think this world is better than that one. We'll grab that one first. Addy, perfect. Back in our home world, which we're largely going to dedicate to influence, I think. I wouldn't mind this Hall of Tradition. This is a civilization achievement. We'll save this because it gives research for our research planet. And we'll go for approval. And there's some nice approval stuff over this way. Also gives pretty good adjacency. Or we go like this direction. There's some pretty good approval stuff down this way. Kind of like the idea of this right here. For now, we should also maybe consider this supply depot. The +5. That's pretty big. Yeah, I like that idea. That's pretty decent. Let's go for that. I'm actually going to swap these around. Boop. Okay, on our shipyard. I would like to get some constructors out. There's still some stuff that we can do for colony ships, but we kind of need constructors. We would like to get some of these resources online. If we can grab these 2 sources of Prometheon, that would be nice. There's a little bit of something else somewhere. I guess it's just those 2 that we found at the moment. There's a minor world over here. That's nice. Interesting. I wonder if we can make use of that. We're in dead last place, but hopefully that's going to change as we keep hoovering up worlds. Hopefully. 2 sources of thulium over here. That requires extreme colonization. Huh. Oh, 1 foreign ship in my territory without open borders. Doesn't matter. I don't know. Something else that we can do on this planet? Maybe not. Do we want to change around any of our citizens to be something else? I think yes. I think training you guys as workers could be pretty good to start off. Let's swap them all over. The workers, we'll leave 1 guy as just a regular citizen. Now on this planet, we are definitely going to want a shipyard. That's going to take 11 turns, but once we get this other structure built, the planetary generator, it should come out faster. In fact, we might even go ahead and pop down the supply depot first. When this finishes, I'm actually going to see how that affects these numbers and then make a decision. Keep exploring this planetary system. We have another world over here, class 20. Not amazing, but it's something. We're going to want to get a ship over there ASAP. More worlds. Get that colony ship out. 3 turns and then the trip over there. We can get another core world. That would be huge. We have a cultural progression. This will add an extra policy slot, which is kind of nice. Citizens of our species no longer generate crime. Ooh, how's crime looking? 9%. Are there any policies that we desperately want? Not really. I actually think no crime is going to be really nice for us. Let's go ahead and unlock that. We'll get family values, population growth rates increased by 25%. Cute. Don't think there's anything else we need to do just yet. Nice. That world is defended. Our probe has found another minor world over here. Might be worth it to think about just either capturing these planets, but if we can get them in our borders, that would be good. I'm going to set this probe to auto explore now. That'll be okay. Find me some stuff. There's orbital manufacturing. We'll get starports, improved life support for extra ship range and logistics. All good things. We will pick up research districts as research is going to feature heavily into some of these planets. Go ahead and colonize this world. Beautiful. Pierce suffers from heavy thunderstorm activity. This is affecting an ancient ruin, revealing it to be a powerful alien artifact capable of drawing and channeling the tremendous energy. Sometimes this energy is channeled into the bodies of anyone standing nearby, with predictably messy consequences. Studying these ruins could prove incredibly valuable, although also dangerous to anyone who has to do it. What are your orders? We can leave it alone. They are protecting the world from the storms. Sensible. We lose a tile, but it gains growth and tourism. We can invite scientists to the world to study the ruins, even if it might disrupt them. We get 50 research right now. Persuasion. Pull the technology out no matter how many lives it costs. Free beam magnification array ship upgrade. Let's invite the scientists. Free research. That'll complete research districts. We probably would like to get something like Universal Translator roundabout now, I think. It hasn't popped up yet. Improved life support is kind of tempting as well. Let's go for the Universal Translator. There's people to talk to. Aha, we beat you to it, sucker. Not getting that planet. Get one turned. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Okay, now he will probably send that guy maybe in this direction. See if we can grab up this. If we can get all of these worlds. Oh, delish. All right, our capital ship has done what it can do. Let's set him to survey. There's the Universal Translator. Is great. Add a new tech, please. Give me Xeno Research. Would be very nice. There we go. We can communicate with people. Let's open the diplomacy and see where everybody's doing. We have some cultural differences. That's okay. These guys are far away outside of our traveling range for now. Everything here looks fine. Predictably, they're much stronger than us by a ways. In fact, they're better in every way than us, but not too far ahead. What is our next project? We don't want that. The Hall of Tradition, we do want. We definitely want this. We need some Prometheon. Heritage Center, Tech Capital will go, but not on this planet, I think. We were going to do like an influence planet here. I don't think this is a good planet for influence. There's a lot of dead space before our influence actually begins to affect anything. In fact, none of this is really great for influence play. We could capture something here. We might go to war really, really soon. And there being so much empty space all here, like it really feels like all of the civilizations are just crammed in here. Remember this? 9 players in this one sector. It's tight. All right, let's send off our last citizen. Hail, fellow leader. I am Grimrock Stonebeard, ruler of the Cosmic Forge Collective. Our space dwarfs boast colossal beards and mighty drill bits. Let us forge alliances or face the wrath of our traditionalist engineers. These are a race that I created. Just messing about with the AI creation. They're space dwarfs. Let's see how we get on against these guys. What do we got here? There's our colony ship. Let's go ahead and send him out here. Colonize this class 20 world, and we'll decide what we're going to do with that world if we manage to get it. We also need a new governor. And you seem pretty governor-esque. Not the most amazing governor in the world. We'll have some loyalty issues. But you just really aren't the best. You actually are not a bad governor, except for your atrocious loyalty. Time traveler. Huh. Alright. You're gonna be a governor for now. Loyalty's pretty poor, but it's okay. We have a new planet. Let's see what's on it. Class 25, amazing. Okay, our core world here might not be bad at all. We only get 3 slots. We have stuff we could do here and here. What is this? +3 research, more research options. Lots of good research, actually. Let's go ahead and drop it right there. We do research this way. Manufacturing, a little bit of manufacturing. Yeah, let's do it like this in a shipyard. The more shipyards, the better. The more shipyards you have, of course, the more military you can produce, the more supply ships you can do. Just the more everything you can do. Xeno Research, that gives us access to Khazar's mainframe, planetary mainframe, upgrades research, scientists, genius grants, all sorts of great stuff. Choose a new tech. Do we have any asteroids? I don't think we do we? We don't have any asteroids, so asteroid mining is not that important. Let's space weapons in one turn and see what we get. Precursor archaeology or hyperwave radio. More policies could be very good. Planetary beacons, the beacon of Babylon, all that groovy stuff. Have a look at the tech navigator. Yes, I think we do want hyperwave radio. Being a little bit greedy. We're neglecting our military maybe a little bit too much. Being kind of greedy. We're going to pressure the scientists, I think. We don't really have much else that we want to use our control for at the moment. Let's finish hyperwave radio. Get that new policy. Industrial replication for just a straight +10 to manufacturing. Seems fine. A new policy. Genius grants. Hurts our income a little bit. But the extra +1 research is nice, I suppose. Just a straight +2 to pop cap will probably become relevant at some point. Let's get the research grants for +20%. Seems good. We also have access to another flagship. Get you surveying. Excellent industrial replication. Let's go on to emissaries. Before we choose, let's have a look at our relations. Everybody's kind of happy with us, including my friends the dwarves. That means war could be further off, allowing us to maybe go for things like Xeno Entertainment for culture points. That's 9 turns. I hope that comes up. Let's maybe dial it back a notch and go for... We'll pick up subspace scanning. We don't need to see subspace streams, but the extra ship range and sensor range is nice. Eyes of the Universe would be kind of cool to build. We can get there. Let's do it. Coordination beacon gives us an extra control per month on our home planet. No, I think it's time we go for things like the Hall of Tradition. For that, we're going to need some Prometheon. We're going to go ahead and try to buy one of those. No real great adjacency for this. Lots of tourism. There's a potential that we can turn this world into like just a wealth world. No, we're going to go for the culture points here, the extra wealth and tourism, and we'll plop it right here. We're actually going to lean into this quite a bit. Let's go ahead and do that there. I think this is going to be okay. We have other worlds that we're going to be using for research. Shoot, they got to this world, but they didn't get to this one. 1, 2, 3 turns. I am going to emergency speed this guy. Get there, please. I don't know if that helps us get there any sooner, but I need you to get there. Cosmic Pioneers with the most colonizable worlds. We are not on this list. I would have thought that we are. We have quite a few colonized worlds. The important thing is that the worlds we do have are... What the heck is this? These are the dwarves? Yes. Okay. The worlds that we do have are core worlds. That is important. Extremely important. Someone's coming in to trade with us. That's good. Before we begin to speak, stranger, I should tell you that my people will never be slaves again. Let us converse with that fact known. Absolutely. It's fine. Just stop looking at me. Greetings, tales of your tenacity and determination command respect. Let's see what we can share. Absolutely. I'm down. There's subspace scanning. Let's go ahead with improved life support, maybe. I think we're going to go for space doctrine here. Let's get up some frigates if the need arises. All right, we got the Grand Resort. That's extra 50% tourism and 10 culture points, as well as some nice adjacency bonuses. Let's go for the Heritage Center for more tourism. That'll hopefully generate us some income. Let's see what happens. We got the planet. Excellent. That's huge. They colonized this world and not this one. That is strange. But we have space doctrine. Asteroid miners we don't need. Orbital ship assembly... It's here, but of these two, I think precursor archaeology is best. Everybody's still pretty happy with us. That can change very suddenly, though. We definitely don't need asteroid mining. I think maybe orbital assembly could be good here, or we just shuffle. Maybe we pick up space weapons. I think we grab space weapons. I feel like war could be a thing that's happening pretty soon. We're going to pick up genius grants as well, even though it hurts our income. Oof, I would love to get our approval up. I think we need some more colony ships. There's at least one other planet that we need to colonize. I think there might be another one down here that we can colonize for more resources. I don't think there's anything else. There's another one down here and another one up here. I'm hoping that this planet we need a governor for. With our constructor that we just built, we're going to try to grab these resources. We're going to try. They're the only resources unless there's something hanging out over here. There's also some antimatter that we might be able to pick up. Encounter with a robotic star drone. Your flagship Captain reports discovering a lost cargo container floating in the void. Upon opening it, they reveal a mysterious robotic star drone with advanced technological capabilities. When this drone is deployed, it acts as a small but lethal ship in battle. This could prove useful or profitable. I think we're going to store this one. Might come in handy. We have 29 culture traits. We can actually increase our population growth rates by 25%. I think the sooner you get that done, the better. Plus 10 approval for our civilization species is going to be really nice. Producing raw wealth for our core world could also be good. These are both very nice. I like them. We need new governors. We need better governors. There's a lot that we need. We got 2 turns for this. Then we'll get another shipyard. That shipyard is going to help speed things up quite nicely. On this planet, we're still developing. There'll be another shipyard coming online eventually. It's taking their sweet time. There's a control relic. Extra control per month is not terrible at all. We got our space weapons up, and we're ready to send a new colonist out. Planet's too crowded. Well, see ya. Choose a new tech. We'll go for... I really don't want to have to waste anything on those. We'll go for leadership recruiting. This will give us the invite leaders executive order that we really want. We could probably do with one more colony ship. We could probably do with that. Let's go ahead and do it. This colony ship, we're going to send out... I would really love if we could pick up this planet. We need extreme colonization for that though. Probably why the AI didn't pick it up. This is very distant from any planet. I don't think it's going to be that valuable. Let's go ahead and colonize this guy. That'll be a big help. And let's rethink actually what's going on here. We don't really want this colony ship. Supply ships to speed things up on our other worlds could be very good. Another construction ship to pick up that antimatter seems prudent. Let's do it. These guys are trading us for open borders. Oh yeah, we can do open borders. No. Open borders. Would you pay me for open borders? You will. Accept. Nice. Let's get open borders with everybody. Thanks for the reminder. Accept. We'll just take the pennies. Open borders. They are majestic, are they not? Accept. Alright, I believe that's everybody. Done. Goodbye. They're starting to outpower us a little bit. I guess they settled this first, that's why. But it shouldn't be too big an issue. They won't culture flip us, I don't think. Our people, the Torian regime, have a profound connection to water. So do we. We wish to explore the depths of your oceans. Come on in, study the inhabitants and understand its mysteries. Explore away. This all sounds great. We do lose 3% approval to all units for 12 turns. It sounds great. It's fine. I'm okay with that. Don't love that they got a planet over here. I didn't even know there was a planet over here. Bad exploration. Ship sensors matter. That's okay. That's very deep in our territory. We should be able to grab that planet for ourselves. There's leadership recruiting. Finally, we have invite leaders. Choose a new tech. I guess we're doing weapon systems. It's a one-turn thing. We also have another policy. I don't know if we need underwater homes. Let's see what the situation is in housing. 1 of 5. That's not an issue. 1 of 5. 6 of 16. I mean, we're totally fine when it comes to housing for now. So... I think we just put it in. Nothing really else is striking my fancy. Just get it in there. Your flagship has come across ancient plans for a semi-sentient AI designed to monitor and reduce crime on planets. We don't have crime on our planets, so we're pretty good. This will also give us +2 precursor nanites, though. We can sell it or grab Illyrium and 8 precursor nanites, and I think that's best. Let's grab those. Okay, we really should get up like an economic starbase or something in our core planet. We'll work on doing that pretty soon. We do need a new leader, somebody good at governing. So let's go ahead and invite some leaders. We need a good governor, and this guy seems pretty good, except his loyalty is pretty crap. This guy's a pretty good second. Advocate as a diplomat, improves the public image of our civilization. Nice. Minus 20% resistance though. Go ahead and get him. He'll be a good governor. Slap him into this world. And hopefully this is going to help this planet a little bit. Let's go ahead and... Oh, this planet sucks. Let's go ahead and get... I don't know what we're doing with this planet. Manufacturing. Well, let's get it down. Planetary generator. Put that there. We'll get like a starbase or something here. That's going to help. And then we'll build a shipyard. This will all take a while, but it's fine. It's still early days. But all right. We have a decent amount of territory. We've got 4 core worlds. And that's the most I've ever managed to pick up in any game. So far, so good. We are -7 on the old income. There's weapon systems. Get a new tech, orbital ship assembly, or space elevators. With the prestige, the phalanoids. Might have to think about a war. Let's go with orbital ship assembly. All right, back on our home planet. I think we would like some kind of a financial district. That's a +5, which is pretty good. The question is, do we want it there or here? That's a +4, but it feels like there's something better to be done here. But a +5 is pretty nice. You know, we'll probably get them both. Let's just get the +5 first. This constructor is still on a journey. Over here, it's gonna... Oh wait, no, this is a different constructor. Ooh. Ooh, you're gonna go over this way. An intriguing discovery has been made. A device from the long-gone Arnor civilization. Its structure suggests it may be used to enhance the structural integrity of our fleet. Alternatively, its exotic materials could fetch a good price. I think we're gonna gain a charge for the artifact Arnor Halo. It's got Halo in the name. We'll pick it up. What does this do? Hit points 10%. Not amazing, but might be useful further down the line. Ruh-roh, our flagship is under attack. We've heard rumors that the Cosmic Forge Collective have built the Centurion Emporium Galactic Achievement. I don't know what that is. Most populous civilizations, we are not on the list. The Taurians, though, these are rebels. They have 5 moves, we have 6. We should be able to run away. And if we take an upgrade like the command bridge, we'll boost that up to 7. Best speed, please. Get away. It's always a blessing meeting someone who has not yet found the way of the Kryn. It will be my pleasure to watch you come to understand the truth. Sure. One of our esteemed generals has dared to stage a coup against me. We have successfully thwarted his treacherous plans, but he has managed to evade our forces and has taken refuge on your home world. It is of the utmost importance that you cooperate in delivering this traitor back to us. Yes, we will deliver him back to you. We irritate Starsmiths and the fugitive's actions are a pain for a while, but his antics result in a comedy show. We lose 5 control, we gain 2 approval. 2 approval is not that huge. We'll just go ahead and deliver the traitor. We gotta make sure that we escape with our flagship. How are things going over here? They've actually gained control of this. It's pretty huge. They've got a dimensional mirror artifact, whatever that is. Starting to fight back culturally here, and our planet should actually grab this. There is war coming here for sure. It's not reflected here just yet, but it will. Your mind reflects the changing nature of your chaotic form. It's nice to meet you, Crystallians. Orbital ship assembly is done, making our ships a little bit better. Let's choose a new tech. What did we get? I'm gonna go for defensive studies. We're still taking a total loss here. What's 1 to 2 on those? 1 to 1. They're gonna just continue to chase us down until they kill us. But we can actually evade them. We have 7 moves. They don't have enough. We'll just run them around and see it. It's kind of annoying because we should be surveying in this time, but what are you gonna do? I don't think we need this control relic. I would much prefer the antimatter, which is useful. Okay, we've gotten some basic stuff here. We've got our shipyard. We've gotten some basic infrastructure. We were gonna do huge amounts of research on this planet. So what do we need to make that happen? We're gonna need Prometheon, which we will start farming. I don't know if we want a coordination beacon. But if we're going to do research here, what we should do is just plop down some research districts. We'll take turns to get those online. We're also not very happy here. They've got the Dreadlord Archive, Deep Water, -3, prefer an oceanic planet. I know this guy hates our culture. Not a lot we can do about this just yet, but we do have another shipyard that we can use to speed things up a bit if we make a supply ship. This will eventually lead on to good things. The Guilt Magnifier. As our ship glides through the silent vacuum of space, it stumbles upon a lost cargo container. Opening the container reveals an extraordinary device capable of amplifying guilty feelings. Our psychological analysts speculate that installing the Guilt Magnifier on a cold world could drastically reduce crime rates. We don't have a problem with those. So we're just going to sell it for the Durantium, sell it for the gold, which we can then use to buy the things that we need. We're losing 5 per turn. That's coming down slowly, and it will continue as we build up our wealth. We should probably look at doing trading as well. That would be very nice. No! Oh my goodness. Okay, we plop this down here. Oh, let's get a mining starbase. Construct. Oh, that was too close. There's first Promethean, first Starbase. Very good. Let's grab up some mining drones. We'll have Promethean at least, which is going to be very handy. We'll get defensive studies and then think about pressuring the scientists. Yep, we are going to start culture flipping that world. That is good news for us. Looks like we are out of range of those guys. So let's just continue. This purple stuff up here, we don't know. Want to get you closer back to our lands so we can continue surveying safely. There's some big rebel fleets going around here. And I think that's where we're going to end off our first episode. We've established ourselves. We're a little bit spread out, which is a bit unfortunate. But the good news is we do have planets, and these planets will eventually get developed into usable worlds. They're a little bit slow to start with, as their manufacturing is pretty bad, and that's largely because of our approval, which honestly is not that great. 71, this could all be better if it was on like just a higher approval in general. We're basically missing 25%. All in all, I think we're in a solid position for this godly playthrough. Will we go the distance? We're going to find out. Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.